For the last 2 weeks, we've been digging our own backyard swimming pond. And up to this point, well, with the help of family, we've done all the work ourselves. And I've used either my own or family-owned equipment. So it's been relatively inexpensive, basically just the cost of a couple 100 gallons of fuel, really. But now I'm afraid things are gonna get a little bit more expensive. And this is by far the most stressful part of this project. All of our thoughts about the design and the planning and the wondering and the worrying are all going to be finalized today because we're getting ready to pour concrete. And I mean a lot of concrete. And there's no turning back or changing our minds once it starts. The concrete crew has been here all morning to form up our sidewalk. And that'll go all the way around the entire perimeter of this pond. And then I need to start helping out with our concrete pier by digging out the footings with my backhoe here. So I am nervous and I'm excited all at the same time. And I just hope the investment will be worth it. Stick around, tell me what you think, and by the end of this video, I hope we can start walking laps around the pond.
Dig Drive DIY!
Okay, we're getting these footers dug out. So I'm gonna switch buckets real quick to the 1 foot bucket. I say real quick on everything, but it isn't actually real quick. And then I gotta dig the footer that's at the end of the pier next to the sidewalk. That's gonna be 1 foot wide. That'll be dug down 4 feet. It's just that simple. Is that about the right spot to start?
Yeah. Got a little bit of room is better.
All right, we got that footer all dug. Now I can get the backhoe out of here. I think I'm done digging on the pond now, maybe, maybe. Our pier's gonna go out here. It's got a deck on top, a concrete deck. And then the piers, or the pilings, actually are 3 foot round tubes. There's gonna be one there where George is standing, and then there'll be one farther down the hill. So this gets a great big footer right here, and this will have rebar that comes up and turns. So a lot of this will be supported by this right here. Keep it from, you know, it'd be like a lever. It's gonna be a lot of concrete in the pier and the deck. Well, we just redug the footers out even deeper because Jonas is here and didn't think they were deep enough. So I got that much more dirt out of those holes. Now I gotta get that out of the way. Concrete's coming. Everything's moving fast. I'm not doing a very good job filming. So we overdug these. Man, that's a pretty big hole. All right, it's been a busy, crazy morning and part of the afternoon. We finally got the footings done for the 2 piers that are gonna hold up our deck or our dock or our pier, whatever you wanna call it. And now we're filling them full of concrete. So the footers are getting poured first, and we'll come back later for the concrete and the deck all as one. So pretty interesting. I don't know how this is done, but we're watching it be done. Look at the size of that hole. Pretty dry?
A little bit.
Well, does that keep it from...
Well, we want to put the furniture on top.
Oh,
We want to adjust it, so we're going to be a little drier, not too wet.
gotcha. So this is called a sauna tube. It's basically like a great big cardboard paper towel roll. And so they're going to put these on top of those footings that we dug out, the big blocks that are in the bottom. They'll put these right on top and they'll fill those up full of concrete. There'll be 2 of them, one shorter, one longer, and then the deck of our pier will be poured on top of these. These will be holding up the whole pier. We estimate there's about 9,000 pounds of concrete just in the top deck, so we need a strong base. The deck is going to be 5 foot wide and this is 3 foot, so there'll just be a 1 foot overhang on either side. Okay, I guess we're gonna set these sonotubes. They're kind of cool. You wouldn't think cardboard would hold concrete, but I guess it does.
Oh, wait. Perfect.
Oh, look at that dirt. Okay.
Okay.
This is what it looks like on top of those sonotubes.
Okay, hanap pa contigo con alas. Ajá. Poquito más. Right there.
Wow. I didn't know I was going to get dirty on this job.
Look, you gotta be a foot.
Pero Pepa, he understands almost everything.
No, it ain't coming out. It looks good, man, doesn't it? What are you worried about? I want the sides to be smooth, though. Right, we're going to peel that off of there. We're peeling the cardboard off.
A week or so.
Oh, yeah.
Then, see, these all get bent down, tied together, and then we're going to run 20 footers. We're going to run 20 footers this way, and then you're going to have a bunch going this way. Don't ask me to tear it out.
You're not going to tear it out. I don't think I'll have to tear it out. All right, we got the footers and everything done for the pier and the deck. Now I'm going to start hauling stone around for the sidewalk and start to get that up to grade. Well, it has been a full day of concrete preparation work. I've never done anything like that before with those piers, those pilings, those footers. So that was interesting, and I'm still excited to see how that's going to turn out. The sidewalk's looking pretty good. We got most of the stone down, so I think they're going to pour the sidewalks first, get that done, strip forms, and then they'll pour the deck. Oh, they got to form that up. They said they'd have a whole day just in forming up that pier. So I don't know. Still a lot for me to learn. We'll do more on another day. So you'll be right back. Well, it's day number 2 of concrete prep work. Crew was out here earlier this morning. They got all the forms done all the way around the outside of the pond. They got it filled in with stone up to the bottom of the forms. And now they're working on forming up the deck of the pier, which is going to take a lot of bracing and a lot of support in order to hold all that weight while it gets poured on top. So I'm going to check in and see how they're doing on that. And then concrete's coming in just a couple hours. It's moving fast. Trying to get that so the deck is square or perpendicular to the sidewalk. It's looking pretty good. Can't believe how much concrete. There's 10 yards of concrete in those footers and the columns and that footer. So that's a whole truckload. Pretty expensive, but we want it to never change. I could have spent a week building a deck out there, and I would have had some cost in lumber and materials, of course. We're gonna have quite a bit of expense in this, but I'll never have to do any maintenance on it. That's what we're after with all this. The effort here is to have grass up to the sidewalk, and then stone going on to it, and hopefully it'll be super low maintenance and help keeping this up and looking nice. Beach area, so we'll get pea gravel here. It's coming along. Well, I've been working all morning to get stuff ready. Everything's formed up. We're ready to start pouring sidewalks. Here comes the first load right now. He's gonna start up here by the garage and get that going and then work his way around. They thought it'd take only an hour or so to pour this. I can't believe that. Here comes the first bit of concrete. I don't know how many yards are in this sidewalk, but a lot. So this is maximum stress level for a guy like me because concrete is just so permanent. I'm always just a nervous wreck when it comes time to pour, but these guys do it so often it's a piece of cake. It's fun to watch actually. It's still stressful though. I got Greg measuring off the rock ledge to try to figure out how much rock we're gonna need. I'm hoping once the concrete is done and poured, we can get in there quick and put rock up to the top of the sidewalk and hopefully keep that bank from eroding. What is it?
190.
190 feet. So Jonas that runs Iker Concrete, these are his two daughters out here helping pour. And he's got a crew of guys that have been with him for a long time. What do you think, George? How's it looking?
So far so good.
So far so good? Is it setting up fast?
It is with this heat.
The sun and the heat? It sets up faster in the sun, right?
Yeah. It's setting pretty good.
Give me a shovel or something. Yeah, just scatter it out.
That'll be nice, won't it?
Yep. That's good. I think it's coming down the hill.
Yeah, just leave it.
Cover it with rocks. Thank you. That's a nice little dam there. So how many yards was it in the sidewalk?
18.
18.
No. 17.
17.
Yep.
So we got 10 in the footers,
Yeah.
17 above so far.
27 yards.
I'm gonna jump across there. Ugh. Made it.
Vamos a hacer un corte aquí, otro corte aquí. So, estaría bien.
All right, so we're making some custom pieces for the form on this pier here. I'll show you in just a minute what this is supposed to do, but 45 in the corners for this. It's gonna look nice. What we did with those little triangle pieces that Rick and I were cutting, we put those in the bottom corner of the form so that we have a nice chamfered or tapered edge on the bottom edge of the deck. That way when you're swimming up to it from underneath, there's no sharp corner. Okay, check out this tie gun. Puts a little wire tie on there. Just like that. So they got the pier all formed up and braced. This is gonna be about 5 inches thick. We got lots of rebar coming up from the pilings. It's all been bent over and tied together here. We got 2 adjustable ladders set up so that we've got some scaffold to work around the outside. I don't know, it feels pretty sturdy. I feel sorry for the guy that has to tear this out one day, but it won't be me. Since we got a little time, we're waiting on the concrete truck, might as well clean up some of these chunks. It's a good time for sunflower seeds. Okay, they're here with concrete already. We're getting ready to pour this pier. So Iker Concrete's here with another load to go on the pier. So how many yards you got on for this? 2 1/4. 2 1/4 yards. It's gonna be over before I get going. 2 yards goes pretty fast compared to 17. Doing a little bowl float. I'm not sure if it's bowl float or bull float.
Bowl float.
What is it?
Bowl float.
B-O-W-L?
B.
Or B-U-L-L, like a bull, like an animal, cow. Or a bull float, like a...
Bowl float.
It's a bull? Okay. Jonas says bull float.
¿Qué anda haciendo tú no? Mira, tengo esto así caído de esta, si le das. Lo vas a atrasar, vamos a dejarte harto. No te digo, espérate. Okay.
Now I'm gonna have to put the translation in down at the bottom. Did he say put a crown on it?
No.
What did he say?
He said that I have no idea what I'm doing and that I should just wait.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I guess they're doing something differently right here.
Okay.
They don't want to mess it up.
Ah.
Not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
That's chipping a lot.
Is that the blade?
Let's try the other one now.
Okay. Yeah, that really chunked her.
Yep. Around the edge.
Yeah. It's got better diamond.
Look at this one. See the
Oh, it's got less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I was at the expo in Louisville last time at the trade show, the guys at bladesdirect.com, they gave me a discount on this blade, and I want to see if it works. We'll find out. George runs plenty of these saws, and he will know. He'll be able to tell me whether it's any good, right?
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Well, we got plenty of saw cuts to try it out on, so I'll be interested to see what you think. How deep you got to cut?
An inch.
1 inch.
Well, look. In the end, we
Better?
end up good. Yeah, better. I've been starting. Let's try another one.
So you do like that pretty good?
Yep, that's good.
Okay.
Works. Works for the job.
All right. Well, all that planning and thoughts and worry and wonder is all over with in 2 days. I think it turned out pretty good. A lot of expense in this concrete around the pond, but you know, this is one of the things I think is going to make it more enjoyable to be out here, is being able to just walk around, get in and out onto the concrete. But it's all done. It looks pretty good. Pier's done. They're gonna come strip the forms next week. The next thing I've got to do is start putting rock around the inside. That's gonna be kind of a trick. We've got our rock picked out for that. We've also got a different kind of rock, a pea gravel, that we're gonna put in the beach area. We gotta get that in there. That's gonna be another challenge, but concrete's done, so we're done right now with this video. But I wanna thank you so much for clicking on it. I hope that you liked it. You know, if I'm lucky, we'll see you back here when we start doing this rock. You're welcome to help too if you want, but if not, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Our Father's Day tradition continues with Decorate the Door in 2023. I'm anxious to see what you guys are going to do this year. Happy Father's Day to me. We'll check back in just a minute. All right, they have been at it for an hour or more now. Let's see it. Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, that is perfect for this year.
Can I explain it?
Holy cow. We have the pond and we have the equipment that dug the pond.
Yes.
That is perfect. And you're jumping in the pool, pond.
That's Eva, that's me, that's you.
I like that the cat's pooping in the beach. That's perfect. The Cove family. That's perfect. We got our patio with our hand stamps.
Yeah, so
Standing on
instead of
Bruno's
putting
hood.
like John Deere, I just put Bruno because there was more room for it. And like the idea is just to like all the main things like help like with the pond and
Yes.
stuff. That's kind of the inspiration, and then we're at the top.
I
Then I
love
just
it.
drew your logo because there was white space.
That looks
to fill
awesome.
That white space.
Dig Drive DIY and the pond for 2020. I think that pretty much captures 2023, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Can you feel it?
Great job, girls.
Can you feel it?